So whole procedure I explained you about the downloading and extracting of the software. It will come in this way. Adobe Flash. Can you see this? Adobe Flash CS3
Yeah.
Professional. And over here, when you go to this folder, you will find one red color icon. This is the icon. You will right click on it and you will send a desktop shortcut. Create a desktop shortcut. When you will create the desktop shortcut, now by this shortcut, you are able to open the Flash. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, try it. Inshallah, you will be able to do. Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
I will just take one more question, but because the whole time will be passed in the questions, and we won't be able to continue for the uh, lesson that we need to. Abdul Rahman Qureshi, quickly. Daniel Abbas, I have unmuted your mic.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask that will you send this whole procedure in video? Will you
I
send?
have I have already given. I have already given in your class in your Google Classroom. When you will go to your Google Classroom, you will see that the video that I have given you in the beginning of the video, because you people don't go through the videos. In the beginning of the video, you will find out this thing that I have explained you the procedure.
Okay, sir.
So on the very in the very beginning class when we started the Flash, I had explained this thing to you. Okay. Okay. Now come to the chapter once again. We had done some number of tasks just like what we did last time. We had done these things. These are the things that we accomplished in our last lesson. And last lesson was conducted on 20th. So these were the things that we discussed on 19th. First, we discussed that installation process on 19th of on 20th October. So I will also give you this file in your Google Classroom so that you can see that what are the things that you have done. What are the key points that you have done in Adobe Flash. Okay. So these are the things, because practically you need to be strong so that whenever you ask any question, you must be able to write the answer for that. Okay, so what we have done, what kind of things are that we saw the installation process, how to open the Flash. We will make the icon, shortcut icon on the desktop, and we can open it from there. How to save a Flash file, how to take a new file. When we open a Flash file, when we go to the new file, we click on the action script 3.0 and we become able to take a new file. New file always come with the name of untitled file 1 or untitled file 2. Okay, if by default untitled file 1, then 2 and 3, so on. So right now I have opened two files. That's why it is showing us untitled file 1 and untitled file 2. If I want to close the file, then that particular file will be closed. Okay. So in file menu, the close option is also there. So now untitled file 2 has been closed. If I go to a close option again, then untitled file 2 has also been closed. If I take a new file, then new file will be opened. So this is the procedure that I had explained you in the last class. And how to open an existing file. If some already existing file is there, you will go to the file menu, you will click on the open option. These are the same thing just like you had applied in the publisher, how to open the file, how to close the file. Then my file is there in the P1 folder. So I will go there in chapter number 8. I had made this file last time. So when I will double this is our first lesson, drawing objects. So when I will double click on it, so this file will be opened. Do you remember we had drawn some different objects in our file? So we had opened an already existing file. So already existing file will be opened in this way. If you want to close this file, you will go to close. If you want to close all the files which are open, we will go to the close all, but Flash is still open. Flash is not closed. The files are closed. Flash is still open. The files are closed. If you want to take a new file, we'll click on the action script 3.0. Okay, so this is the way that we are going to do all these things. Okay, now come towards the next thing. We saw that how we can draw different kind of objects. So we draw different objects just like rectangle, oval, and we changed their properties as well. Okay, width and height and line color and fill color and change position. These were the things that we did last time. Okay, so if I am going to draw some object, let's suppose if I take, if I go there, if I take this oval shape. So if I'm taking this oval shape and if I draw it over here, now keep in mind before drawing, I have not drawn. Please see over here that what is the color in which it is going to be drawn. If the bucket is there, so bucket, you can change the fill color from here. If I want to take red color, okay, but the outline, normally we recommend that whenever you are drawing any object, you should not take outline. What you should take, you should take this cross sign, red line. It shows that there is no outline. What does it show? It shows that there is no outline because we have crossed it. So outline color was green earlier, but what did I do? I changed it to this line. Now there is no outline. The object that I am going to draw, it will not have any outline with it. What will be the size of the object? It depends how we are going to draw. If we draw it large, it will be large. If we draw it small, it will be small. Depends how much we are going to stretch the object when we are drawing it. Okay, so now I draw it. The object has been drawn. Still my mouse cursor contains the oval. Why? Because oval is highlighted. Can you see this? Oval is highlighted. If I want to change the position of this object, I cannot change the position using this symbol, plus symbol, because it contains oval and another oval will be drawn. Another oval will be drawn. Another oval will be drawn if I change the color, if I draw it. Why? Because the thing is that I did not change the tool that I am using. I did not change the tool. So what I need to do, I need to basically change this icon, which is selection tool. Now I can place the object anywhere. The dotted net, this dotted net shows you the selection. So I am taking this and I am putting here and there. So what I can do, I can make change in its position. Okay, whatever I want to do. If I want to delete some object, what I will do, I should have this selection tool and I will select the object and I will press delete. Select the object, press delete. Whatever object is there that you want to delete, you will select it and you will press delete. Only one object is there now. So what did we learn? How to select an object. Today it is 22nd, 21, 22nd. Okay. So what we are doing today, object that we are doing, how to select an object, how to delete an object. I will give you this file in your Google Classroom so that you can see that what are the things that we have done and you need to do the practice accordingly. You can go through the video to revise the things. Okay. Now, so this is the whole phenomena that we studied. Okay, it is the last time phenomena, but one thing that we studied, how to select and how to delete, how to change position. Okay, this is the thing that we have already done over here, how to change position of the object. And definitely we need using selection tool. Of course we need the selection tool for this. Until you don't select the selection tool, you will not be able to do this thing. Now see these properties which are there. See these properties which are there. The object is placed where the object is placed. The object is placed, you can see over here what is the position of the object. It is placed at 478.9 x-axis and 61 y-axis. It is near to the y-axis. Can you see this? What is the width and the height of the object? The width and the height of the object is similar. That's why it is oval. The width of the height is not similar. It means that it is not a circle. It is an oval. Okay. Right now the same. It is similar. So that's why it is a circle. So if I want to change the width and height, how I am going to change? After drawing the object, After drawing the object, if I want to change the height and width of the object, how I can going to do? I'm going to do, I will select it. I will take this tool. Can you see this tool? Free transform tool. Can you see this? Free transform tool is basically the tool when you click on it. So then it shows you a box, a square box, using which not only you can change its length, you can change its breadth. I'm reducing the breadth and I'm increasing the length. Now you click it and you see the properties. The width is now 168.9 and the height is 34 pixels. Okay, its position is also changed. So this way, in this way, basically this is called the free transform tool. Using this tool we can change the height and width of the object. Okay, we can change in this way. If you bring it near at the corner, you see that the cursor is being changed. Right now this is selection tool, but if I bring it to the corner, can you see this? Can you see this? The cursor is changed in the round shape. Can you see this? The cursor is changed in the round shape. You can change its angle even in this way. Okay, you can change its angle, means you can rotate it according to your will. Whatever you want to do, you can rotate it. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned basically that how to change width and height of an object, whether it is square, whether it is oval, whatever it is. Object number one. Using which tool? Using free transform. Remember the names of the objects. These will be asked in the MCQs. Free transform object. Using free transform tool. Sorry, free transform tool. And then how to rotate the object, keeping it at the same position. It is at the same position, but we what we have done? We rotated. Keep in mind, for rotation you must have free transform tool. You should click on the free. Otherwise, if you have just selection tool, you will not be able to rotate. Using only selection tool, you will not be able to rotate. You will be able to rotate when you have got this free transform tool. Okay. Now, this is the object that we have got. What is the color and what is the shape? You can see over here. Okay, you can see that we can still change the color of the object from here by clicking it. The properties are being shown. We can change the color from here as well. Okay, we can change the color from the property of the object as well. How to change the color of the object? How to change color of the object? We saw this. Select the object, go to the select the object, then go to this bucket, fill bucket, change it from here, or go to this fill bucket from the properties, change it from here. Both are same things. They have given you this thing in the properties as well, and they have given you this thing in the fill bucket as well. I will take the questions, but let me complete this thing first, and then I'm going to take the questions. Okay, I will ask you. Most of the things are clear, and you can go through the video, because a number of things are there that we need to understand. How to change the color, that we have understood now. We also see that okay, now come towards the chapter again. We had gone through some reading, and how to start, how to close, these all things were covered. All these things were covered. Tools, in tools, what are the different tools we have gone through? I am also telling you the names of the tools. Okay, what is the minimize, maximize button? In button, we have already gone through. This is the window, that is property window, as I have explained you. You need to understand that the purpose of the property window. This is the property window. Can you see this? If the property window is not on, it is off, you can on it from here. Property window, control F3 is used. I'm just giving you example. If the property window is off, then what you are going to do, you can open it from the window option. Okay, this may come in the MCQs. Okay, from which menu we are going to switch on or switch off the property window. Insert, modify, commands, or window. You are going to say window, because this is there in the window. Even tools, if the tools are not visible, you are going to switch on and off from the window option, from the window menu. Control F2 is the shortcut for this. Okay, Now if I select this object, can you see these properties? What are the properties? Right now it is showing you the outline is none. Outline is none means there is no outline right now. Basically there is no outline over here. You can see this. So that's why it is not showing you this dotted line or line, because we don't have any outline. But over here in this example in your book, you can see that it is showing you the outline. Whenever we draw an object with the outline, so it shows you the outline is thick, outline is dotted, or what kind of outline it is. I had shown you this thing last time, that we can change the outline as well, the format of the outline. Okay, how we can make the copy of an object? How we can do this copy of an object? For example, if I want to make one copy of it, how I can going to do it? I will take this object, I will place it, I will bring it over here. When I will release the mouse, before that I will press control button. See this again, see this again, please see this again. If I want to make a copy of this, if I want to make a copy of this, what will I do? I will click it by selection tool, I will click it, I will bring it over here, I will press control and then I will release it. So it will make a copy of it. Now I can select this one and I can change its color into red, let's suppose. I can select this one and I can change its color into yellow. Okay. If I want to make another copy, let's suppose I select it and I make it another color, I give another color to it. Okay, now these are in some different colors. If I want to place them in some order, what I can do, I can take free transform tool, I will rotate it. Let's suppose I rotate it in this way and I place it over here. Okay, now I select this one and I take that free transform tool, I rotate it in this way, let's suppose, and I place it over here. Okay, now I take this one and I just like, if I want to rotate it in this way and I place it over here. So in this way we can make different copies and we can arrange them, we can arrange them in this way. If I want to join this, I will select the whole, I will select all the objects. Right now these are separate from each other, each one is separate. So we can join them by selecting them and by right clicking. So there is an option we can join them, but right now I'm not joining. Just understand how we can make. When we are joining, we will select them and we will right click on it and we will go to this option, convert to symbols. When we will click on this option, convert to symbols, so what we want to do, if we want to make it a symbol graphic, let's just like I'm giving it a name, flower, just giving a name flower, and I will, when I click OK, now it has become one object. Now you can place it here and there. Now they will not be scattered, they will not be scattered, they will be, they are joined now because they are joined. Okay, all these students will just lower the hand because I have to mark the attendance, and then when I'll ask you, then you are going to raise the hand. Those students who have not mentioned their names at their classes, at the end of their name they should mention. I have told you this thing again and again. Whenever you are in your class, you should mention your class at the end of your name. I said no one will raise the hand. Okay, let me mark the attendance from Aris Khan to Asma Nadeem, then Muazzam Tahir, then Nabiha Asad, Varisha, and Hamna. Okay, okay, fine. those students who will leave at the time of attendance, their attendance will not be marked. When I was marking attendance, two students were there who left and rejoined, but when now I have taken the attendance, so your attendance will not be marked. At the time of attendance you should not leave. This is the thing that I have explained you a number of times. Okay. Okay, now you can ask the question. Yes, Amal Afzal.
Sir, I was using my brother's laptop, so his name was written. So I leave to change his name.
Okay, fine, fine, fine. Amina Mustafa.
Sir,
Yes,
can
quickly.
you show me how to rotate the object? Because it's not working. I don't know why.
You have to select the free transform tool, then it will. Okay, I tell you. Mahad,
Sir, the Adobe Flash Reader is same as Adobe Reader X1.
I am not
Are both
keep
same?
in mind, I am not talking about Adobe Reader. I am talking about Adobe Flash. It is an animation based software. Okay. I have
Okay,
given
sir.
you the link. Download it from there. Yes, Solov Ibrahim.
Sir, I have downloaded Flash CS3 more than one time, but the same it's not working.
All the other students have installed. Maybe there is some.
Sir, is there any file?
No, I have explained the procedure. The procedure is given in your
Sir,
video.
will they?
There would be some problem with your PC
Sir, I know I did it.
because all the other students have installed. Okay. So you should try to find out what is the problem with your system. Abdur Rahman Qureshi, quickly. Abdur Rahman, even last time I unmuted you, but your mic was not working. I'm unable to understand this thing. Isa Abu Huraira.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर
Walaikum salam. Quickly, quickly.
सर मैं ईसा का बड़ा भाई हूँ ये इसने मुझसे वो फ्लैश डाउनलोड करवाया था सर तो यहाँ पे एक स्क्रीन एक आ गई है मैं पहले नहीं देखी आप एक सेकंड देख सकते हैं कैमरा अगर मैं ऑन कर दूं
You
अगर
have,
आप मुझे गाइड कर सकें कि नेक्स्ट स्टेप में क्या
what
करूं
is the problem? What it is showing?
सर
You have
सर ये
downloaded
स्क्रीन
from
आ रही
Steam
है
link,
यस सर
but it is not working. Then what you can do, while or Isa,
यस सर
you can
सर ईसा
Yes, sir.
yeah, you can just contact me. If you will send me the picture, then I will see that what is the problem. Okay, I will tell you. Ayad Zubair, quickly.
Sir, I actually also have some problems, but I am trying one more time to check if it actually works or not. I have the
What
video
kind
at the
of
side
message? What
and
kind of
I'm
message it is giving you?
Sir,
Yes, Abdur Rahman.
so the problem that Solaf had, I also had, but my brother fixed it.
Fixed it. Okay.
Yes, he right clicked on the shortcut, then he clicked on run as administrator.
Yeah, good. There may be some problem when you are running the software. If you have not done it with the administrator password, then it will give you some problem. Right now, because in my PC, I myself, I am administrator. So when you run it, so keep in mind that when you are going to open it, you need to run it as an administrator. Okay, run as administrator. So if you are an ordinary user, you are not an administrator, so it will ask the password. Otherwise it will not ask the password. Okay, right click on it, run as administrator. So those students who are facing this problem, they should try this thing. Okay, good point, Abdul Rahman. Okay, fine. Iba Imran.
Sir, can you please explain me that how you join that shapes to make something?
Okay, Ali Usman. Ali Usman.
Yes, sir, when I downloaded the app, it told me that there's a problem in facing the app. It told me to reinstall it. I reinstalled it 2 times, but it still didn't work.
It does not, there isn't any installation in it. You have to copy the folder in C drive program files, and you have to extract it over there and then just make the shortcut of the flash file on your desktop. There isn't any installation in it. This is just simply copying. Mohammad Safi.
Sir, I did the same process with Abdul Rahman told.
Good. Means run as administrator. Okay, those who are asking about how did you make copy, now please see again. See again. All of you, please see again. Let's suppose if I draw a rectangle over here. Okay, this is a rectangle. This is basically a circle, square. When I select it using selection tool, I bring it over here and I press Control before releasing the mouse. Control, it will make a copy. Okay. If I select it and if I bring it here, press Control, then release the mouse, it will make a copy. Then you can change their colors. Okay. Iba, now you had asked the question that how we are going to make them a single object. Let's suppose, see this. If I want to make a single object in this way, I will keep it in this way. Then selection tool, select them all in this way. Right click on it, go to convert to symbol, click here the graphic, press OK. Now it is a single object. You can also revise this thing from the video. Now you are placing it, they are not going to be separate. If you place it here and there, these are joined now. These are now joined. Okay. So in this way, you are going to make one object. You are going to make multiple objects. You have converted it into a single object. Even you can press the free transform tool and you can change the size at the same time. At the same time, you are able to change the size simultaneously. Can you see this? Why? Because they have joined now. That's why when we are changing their size, all are changing their size equivalently. Equivalently, they are changing their size. Okay. So I hope this class would be a useful class for you, and you would have learned a number of things over here. So now our class time is about to over. I hope all the students will install it properly, and those problems who are there, they will fix it, because a number of students are there who have already resolved the issues. Admin password is very important. In the beginning, I had told you this thing, that using administrator password, you need to do all this thing. Then, but when you are using it, so you will be able to use it in a quite convenient way. There won't be any problem because the file is correct. It is not corrupt. It is not having any sort of issue in it. So all these things are there that we have done. How to make a single object, how to make copies. We have studied how to make copies. An object. Then what did we saw? How to join multiple objects, whether it is rectangle, triangle, whatever it is, objects. Okay. How to resize. Even it is a joined object, you can resize it. These all are the points that we have covered today. You need to do the practice for these all points. I'm going to give you in your Google Drive. Okay, fine. So I hope this would be a very useful class, and you would have learned these all things, and go through these all points. go through the video, because the questions that you are asking are already covered in the video. You can go through it and